Grayson Carey.
And a senior number 11, Jackson Olsen.
And Jackson Olsen.
The Bulldogs are coached by Chris Renslow. And now the starters for the Winthrop Wranglers. A senior number 0, Carter Rivers. A junior number 1, Sean Ring.
John Ring.
A senior number 5, Braden Brannigan.
Braden Brannigan.
A sophomore number 10, Jake Galusha.
Jake Galusha.
And a senior number 25, Cole Bard.
Cole Bard. Rounds out the lineup for Coach Todd MacArthur's Winthrop Ramblers. Well, as we said, we're up here at the Augusta Civic Center, and other folks were using the complex as well, so they were streaming, so we had a kind of a late start. Gary, give us a brief overview of this game.
Ramblers in here with a 3-3 record in the Class C South. That's where they stand, 3-3. And their big loss was to Spruce Mountain, 70-46. And they're coached by Todd MacArthur. And this should be a very evenly matchup between these two teams. The Halldale boys, let's look at them. Number 5, they're in the Class C South. They're 4-2, coached by Chris Ranslow. And this is the first meeting of the schools this year. And we'll fill in as we go along. As Rob said, we got set up here a little in a hurry. So
Halldale have first possession of the game. As I said, quite a frenzy for us here to get. I want to thank the fine folks from Mid-Coast TV. They did the previous game, and they were out of here in about 5 seconds, so we thank them for that. So some pressure here by Winthrop, but we're still getting settled in, trying to get our graphics up and going, and so give us a little time. Looks like Chris got the scoreboard up. Owen Munzing running our graphics. Chris Will on our production. Dick Layton along for the stats. Bill Hasty doing the camera. I'm Rob Munzing along with Gary Verhill here for the call of this one.
Boy, those front numbers, Rob, are tough on the white. Small, aren't they?
Yeah, small numbers. So Carey with it. They go to work down 2-0. So this is second possession. Who's number 3, Gary, for Halldale?
We do not have a number 3 on the roster. I will take care of that.
Got it, Carter Eldridge. Well, I think it just didn't print on your print, Gary.
I'm sorry,
that's
yeah.
Carter Eldridge. Carter's a terrific player.
Yeah.
And the winning goal for the state championship soccer team. So
Carter, he's just a sophomore.
See a lot of him. Yeah, we saw him last year doing a terrific job.
As a freshman.
They'll kick it back over now. Halldale into the paint. Up won't go. They'll get another chance here. Carey with the pop off the rim. No good. Brannigan with the rebound. Here comes the Ramblers. Stop pop in the paint's good. That was Carter Rivers with the basket. Carter wearing number 0. I don't know if you call him 0 a number or not, but 4-2. Just underway here. Thanks for watching here tonight. Lots of things going on we know on this weekend. Carey with it. He got it right side. Grayson Carey. There's 2 carries in there. Nice play underneath, and we're going to get a foul called.
There's a great bunch of athletes here from the Halldale High School. As we said, Rob said earlier, state championships in soccer, and most all these boys play soccer and basketball.
You saw the nice replay that we had with Carter Eldridge on his basket. Carey got cut off. This is Olsen. He got stripped away. He's going to get it back, and no, it's going to roll out of bounds.
Only 4 seniors on this Halldale Bulldog team. Excuse me, Winthrop Ramblers. Halldale's going to lose a few. 1, 2, 6 seniors on the Halldale Bulldogs.
Rivers into the front court as they get set to get set up. Ring underneath. Boy, nice play there.
Nice
Took the back cut.
Yeah.
6-2. These two teams know each other very well. They play a lot against each other in the off season, so not a lot of secrets. Floater is good. Eldridge has got all 4 points here for the Bulldogs. Want to thank our crew. What a job, everybody, particularly Chris Wheeler, getting everything set here. We had to set everything up off station and move it from the side of the bleachers into the setup here. Olsen hit a 3, the senior. Gives Halldale their first lead of the game. They cause a turnover here down the other end. Going to see it right here. Nice penetration here, Clary. Olsen all alone outside, right in front of the Rambler bench. He gets it lofted up and all net.
Beautiful arc on the ball. Just for a little bit of information here, Rob, these two teams both lost to Spruce Mountain. Spruce Mountain is a Class B school, but Halldale lost 80-40 by 40 points. Winthrop lost by 70-46. So that gives you some idea. These teams are very well
matched up, I
even,
think,
yeah.
Nice floating finish. Hurry with the finish. Graham shows some good athleticism on that as he floated through. Pop off the iron. Kept alive. Eldridge with it here. Carter goes, floats, can't get it home. He's going to get back on the rebound, back outside. And knocked away.
He's going to lose it.
Here you're going to see the hurry. Nice crossover dribble here, comes down the lane. Look at that float there. That's beautifully done on the replay. Chris doing a good job getting the replays out and going. So we hope we took care of everybody's concerns. We know you were concerned about not finding the game, and people were texting me, said, where's the game? And you knew from last night, if you watch the Gardner games, that they were about 15 or 20 minutes late starting, which you would expect. The final couple of games are going to be a little delayed. They try to fit those into an hour-and-a-half window, and it doesn't always work that way. So we're underway. Looks like all systems go. Scoreboard working tonight. Everything's went home last night, fixed everything up so it would work here today, and made some changes, and everything looks good. See the battle here underneath. Nice up and in. Halldale by 1, 9-8. So our scoreboard, the long story short, our scoreboard is official. We're tied right in downstairs. Want to thank the crew working downstairs, letting us plug our device in.
Davis Medore into the game for the Bulldogs.
Davis is a sophomore. Tipped away. Steal. Medore got called on the carry. Well, he went behind his back. I'm not sure what that was. That looked okay.
Well, he was on the midcourt line, so I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was an over and back.
Yeah.
Okay. Could have been. Could have been. As I said, those guys down on the floor got a much better look than we do. We're high above courtside, as Johnny Most used to say back in the days. Ring's going to bring it out. Reset the offense here, left side now. Bard. Tried to power through, couldn't. Man ahead. And good contest by Ring to get back, but not able to do it. Matt Waller got the basket. 11-8. This game playing out, Gary, early on as advertised.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty even match right here, Rob.
Winthrop went out 7-2, and then Halldale's back, and 3-point lead. They're going to call offensive foul, player control. See who that's on. Seeing it right here, little elbow there. Cole Bard got the left wing out.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 on him.
Pressure here by Winthrop on the trap. Haldale trying to fight through it. They fight through it enough that I think they've got ring on a foul. 29th year of this tournament, well-run tournament. Fits the term of a classic when you're 29 years into something. That's certainly classic. They get the long reach. A little strong, but Carey wouldn't go. Rebounds pulled down. And we'll get a held ball.
Jump ball called. Winthrop ball on the possession.
Be Winthrop on the possession arrow. 1:47 left here in the first. Both teams applying some pressure. Carter Rivers into the paint. He's going to travel. Tried to make a little room for himself, and he did, but he made the room by shuffling the feet. Winthrop with their patented full court trap. They like the pressure. Here comes Waller with it. Wouldn't fall from that. Get another held ball, and
It's going to go to Haldale.
so we'll have both games here for tonight. We'll talk more about that. We really didn't. Gary had all kinds of things prepared to do, and we just couldn't get on the air. That ball's loose. And saved. Comes to Carter Rivers. Rivers, jump stop. Up, shot. Rivers again. Goes back up again. He's got that one, and
Gets fouled.
going to get fouled on the putback. Chance to tie the game. See it right here, Gary.
Yeah, he goes back up strong with that, and who got it? Who got called for a 22? Brown gets called for the foul.
Just his first.
Now, Winthrop's got 14 fouls on him right here, but only a minute left in this quarter.
Good break there by the Bulldogs. They look underneath, back outside. Good ball movement. Pop from the corner. Won't go. Rebound will come over to the Ramblers. That was Brannigan on the rebound. 50 seconds left here. First quarter action. Foul on the floor. No shots. Only the second foul.
Personal foul number 2. Team foul number 2.
Three wins that the Ramblers have had have been over Dirigo, Oak Hill, and Old Orchard. That's their 3 wins as they stand 3-3 on the year.
Littler in the game, number 14. Ball's lost. Haldale picks it up. Medora inside. Tough take. Second one rolls home. So Keegan Carey fouled his shot, got the rebound, put it up and in. Comes in and lips home. That was a nice break, and Galusha found himself free, put it home. Stepped on the sideline, okay. So 2.2 left. Got to make sure you don't foul a shooter here in this case. And they don't. So we've played one. You see the score? 13-12. We'll come back. More basketball here from the Augusta Civic Center. We come back. Quarter 2 coming up. You're watching high school basketball on Munzing Media.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learn so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
Rob Munson, Gary Verhill, Bill Hasty on our camera, Chris Wheeler on the production, Owen Munson on the graphics, and Dick Layton, you'll hear from Dick at halftime.
Winthrop Ramblers ball to start the second quarter.
Start of the second quarter, if you're just joining us. Winthrop in the white shirts, Halldale in the dark shirts. And we got ourselves a tie game, 13-13. And ball's on the line, out of bounds.
Ball's out of bounds. Winthrop ball.
Want to thank Bulldog Strong Basketball for their great sponsorship. Saw their ad, always doing something to help out the community. Bulldog Strong. Ian Fuller in the game. Number 34 for Winthrop, he got it just inside. Nice run of the floor.
Ian's 6'9". It's a big boy.
Grayson Carey. Couldn't get the layup down, Winthrop basketball. Held outside now. Winthrop on the fast break off the turnover. Transition points for Eldridge. He's their high scorer. Oh, nice block. McCormick went up strong and able to make the block at all ball. Halldale moves the ball quickly here. Shot from the corner by Carey is good.
Keegan Carey.
Keegan launches a downtown bombardier. 5-point lead, biggest lead of the night here for the Halldale Bulldogs. Well, you mentioned that Spruce Mountain team, a common opponent. Certainly Spruce is in a class by themselves, a Class B program, of course, but
yes,
they're a terrific program. Popped home again.
Wow,
Was that Olsen on that one? Going to see the block here by McCormick all the way up, nice and strong. Beautiful save.
nice save.
Just a nice effort overall to be able to make that play, make it athletic. And
It was a beautiful shot right there. I didn't.
21-13.
I thought there might be a little bigger crowd in here, Rob, than I'm looking at, but I guess there's quite a few on this side underneath us.
Well, still a lot of folks having, family things and
And we're
on
still
the weekend. And
we've still got another game to go between these two schools tonight.
lots of things going on. That was popped outside by Bernigan, didn't go. Halldale's always looking to run, Gary. They really take the fast break opportunity. Cleary get it back outside. That's Eldridge, and muscles his way home. Well, Carter's a gifted finisher, that's for sure. Very, very good athlete is
He's
Carter, huh?
Great athlete.
Great kid, too.
Yes,
I mean, just from a terrific family. And of course, Halldale and Winthrop, their head coaches are all business. There's no messing around. Inside, Ian Fuller just had his way inside. was able to muscle that one home, 23-15. My point is both of these gentlemen coaching type of people you want your kids playing for. They're intense. They hold kids accountable. And player control foul, and Fuller went down, and
Boy, it takes something to knock him down. And that was.
he sold that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, Fuller on both ends of the floor, just saw him, had to put up, and that time on the defensive end, planted his feet, held his ground, and showed some good athleticism there. It's like running into a sequoia. Making plays at both ends of the floor, Ian Fuller. Comes Ring, got it right side. Now they'll come back inside. Bod. Tried to get it to Fuller, couldn't. On the break. Crossover. And nice finish, and we're going to get an offensive foul called, I believe, right? Or, no, they're going to count the basket. Okay. Didn't see the signal. No, it is. No, they did call that offensive. Take a look at it, Gary. Yeah, ran right into him.
Yeah,
Of course, in high school, a little different. There's no, you see down on the floor that restricted area there for the college game. So they did wipe that off the board there. That was Olsen on the take, and he got called. It's his first foul. Ring stolen. And back down the other way was Olsen quickly to put it up and in. Brannigan is getting harassed a little bit. Cole Bod. He's out high. Ring wants to get it inside. He does. Triple team inside. That ball's loose. Who's got it? Bulldogs. Matt Waller all the way across to Carey. He's going to launch one from there. He's going to net it. Keegan for three.
Keegan, one of the seniors on this team.
28-15. It's been a nice little run here by the Bulldogs. .353 left here in the second. 28-15, you see the score. Fuller will check out. Hurry got called on the foul, his first. Travel inside. So Winthrop with a good start. They've stalled a little bit offensively here, and Bulldogs have taken advantage to jump out to a 28-15 lead.
I think the Bulldog defense has bothered Winthrop here late in the first quarter.
Yeah, turnovers leading to some easy points. Unfortunate bounce for McCormick, went off his legs and out of bounds. Good pressure here by the Bulldogs. Braden Brannigan looking to set up the offense. They get it to Ring. Ring swoops, puts it up too strong, couldn't get it home. Waller lays it off.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful try on that.
Yeah, Eldridge went up and tried to float, but he was a little bit going forward, had his momentum going forward, not able to get it. That's Ring around the rosy and out. Eldridge boards. Right side now. Waller, no. Ring the rebound for the Ramblers. Comes Ring. Got it knocked away. Eldridge on him, back outside. Brannigan trying to go, reverses. Comes in, he gets held.
Halldale foul on number 10, Grayson Carey. Personal foul number 2, team foul number 4.
Stay with us at halftime in 2 minutes and 42 seconds, stolen away. Matt Waller up and in. That's going to be, oh, I thought they were going to call maybe basket interference. Yeah. I think it was Keegan Carey came in, hit the net. You're going to see it here. And I thought they were calling basket interference. See it, Carey?
Yeah, he's up. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, I guess he missed it. Okay. But the timeout was called.
Yep.
So 2 games tonight, 1 stream. Okay, so you've got this one. This is where the whole action will be all night. We'll take a pause between games. We found last night there wasn't much of a pause because unlike college basketball between games where there's 20, 25 minutes, it was they set the clock for 15. So by the time we get Dick to wrap up the game last night, the first game, we were ready to do the introduction for the second game, and I would think this will be the same situation here in tonight's game. Our next game will be Monday. We'll be over at Gardner for what should be a good matchup. Lawrence coming down. They just played, what, about 2 games ago, Gary, right?
Right.
So Tigers will look to get some revenge against the Lawrence Bulldogs. That's a 6:30 start on Monday. It's our next Munson Media high school game. Stolen away. Turnovers are going to be important here.
Beautiful pass there.
Nice give and go and up and foul. That was a nice looking play by the Bulldogs. Again, transition off the steal. Came into Carey on the right side. He went up, got fouled. You're going to see it right here, Gary. This is a nice break right here.
Yeah, you can see these Halldale boys are so athletic. I mean, you can see how they move. And Keegan, one of the better athletes to come out of Halldale in a few years, as are all the Careys.
Keegan now a senior. Been a vital part of this program for a number of years.
Yeah.
32-15.
Gosh,
Winthrop's hit a brick wall offensively, and the last basket by McCormick was a couple of minutes ago. I'm sorry, by Fuller. It was Ian Fuller got the basket. In the paint, put up, won't go, rebound, and going to get a foul in the putback action. Not sure. We'll wait till they put it up. A number of guys underneath there. Fouls on Olsen. It's his second, team 5 now. So everything we're shooting here for the final 2:05 for Winthrop. Glad you could watch us either on Facebook as well as we're out on YouTube and Boxcast. And, you know, if you go to YouTube, Boxcast, you can watch it on a big screen TV. Look up Munson Media. Well, Winthrop needed that. They got a second chance rebound, and Hurry put it home. And underneath.
Nice block. That was.
Well, Williams got the rebound. Not sure who got the block.
Colbard
underneath doing a good job defensively. 32-17. Winthrop like to close out on a run if they can. Graham Hurry in the corner. There's another foul, and that's where those 5 fouls come in, Gary. Now you'll be shooting.
I was just going to mention that Winthrop needs some 3-point baskets here. And then he just, Carter Rivers dropped one in, but too late.
Ian Fuller back in the game. Halldale with some substitutions as well. McCormick comes back in the game. He's been effective. One of 2. 1:35 left. You see in the clock, our clock official. Bador steps in, kicks out. A little out of control, and the big man took another charge.
That's Bador's first foul.
So a chance for Winthrop here to get this thing a little more manageable. All Deals missed a couple of opportunities last couple of times down. Going to be a travel, a little skid there as Carter Rivers tried to stop, and right foot skidded, got called on the travel. If you've joined us during play, we'll set this up for you again a little bit at halftime, and we didn't have a lot of time to do a normal pregame. As we said, we were scrambling to get on the air, and we were able to do it just about game time. And want to thank the fine folks at Midcoast TV. They cleared out of here very quickly for us, and Gary found out that they know some people in common.
Yeah, very close people in common.
Pop outside, no. Carry. That was stolen back away. That was a good job by Hurry coming back. He's got it here. It's going to go up, float it up. Won't get in, but it'll stay Winthrop ball with 36.2.
Well, it's been a quick half. Not a lot of fouls in this game so far. You know, one thing the game also lacking, Rob, I haven't seen much three-point shooting here between these two teams.
No, a lot of dribble drive by both these teams here, taking it to the rack. Todd Eldridge got a three. I think Olsen's got a three. Dick will have all those for you at halftime. Bernigan got it inside to Fuller. He went up, not able to finish it. Clock ticks down. Fuller rebound. And with 3.3 seconds left, a turnover by Winthrop. That's going to give, in the front court, it's going to give the Bulldogs an opportunity here. Coach Ranslow wants to get a shooter in, I think. .3 left, our clock official. Comes deep. Carey, the pop outside, off the glass too strong, won't go in. That's how we'll end the half. So we played one half of basketball here from the Augusta Civic Center. It's the Bulldogs 32, Ramblers 18. We'll come back with the Kennebec Savings halftime report by Dick Layton when we come back after this.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowlers.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Goalball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest-running AAU programs. Goalball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Goalball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. We welcome you back here. Kennebec Savings Bank is our halftime and pregame sponsor, while as postgame. We want to thank Kennebec Savings Bank for participating in Muncie Media's streaming efforts. We go to Dick Layton for his halftime report. Dick?
Okay, Rob, pretty even game in the first quarter. It was tied 13-13, and then Winthrop jumped off with 19 points in the second quarter, just 5 for Halldale. So the lead at halftime is correct up there, 32-18. We'll go to Halldale first. Eldridge had 8 points. Matt Warner with 6. Carr with 8. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the other. Okay, for that 32 points. On the other side of the ledger, I'm using 2 sheets here, so that's why I'm goofed up. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, full end with the big basket for 2, 4 for Harry, 2 for Galusha, 1 for Brannigan, 2 for Ring. Big score was Calvin Rivera with 8 points. Nobody in serious foul trouble. Bard has a couple, and Chan Ring has a couple. They had 13 turnovers to Haldale, Winthrop of 9, and there was 8 rebounds apiece. Probably a little wrong, but that's what I got anyway.
Unofficial, Dick.
Unofficial.
Yeah, we're a million miles away.
Everything I do is unofficial.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a 32-18 lead at halftime.
Thank you, Dick. We'll come back. We'll take another break here. Teams are back on the floor, or coming back on the floor to warm up. You see the Ramblers warming up down here at the right side, and we'll come back after this message.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
Teams are set. You see the score, 32-18. I want to thank Dick Layton. As we've often said, nobody volunteered more for youth sports, particularly in the Gardner area as Dick, and we thank him for his continued scorekeeping effort on our broadcasts. And we get set to go here, second half. It'll be Bulldog basketball. A big second quarter, 19-5, has propelled a 32-18 lead. Pop from the elbow, no good. Foul in the backcourt. It'll be Winthrop basketball.
Haldale foul on number 11, Jackson Olson. Personal foul number 3, team foul.
Yeah, it's the third on Olson. I was wondering if it was going against him, so they'll have some consideration what they do with Jackson here.
Jackson's had a tough night so far.
Ring. It's harassed by Carey. Dropped inside now to Bard. Bard trying to go to work. He does. Gets it back outside. That was a little paint pop by Brannigan. Didn't go. Ring steps through. Nice launch. Just can't get the finish. Ring athletic and making moves to the hoop. Getting to the rack. Just not getting them dropping down.
That's going to go to Winthrop, I believe.
We're just underway here in the second half of play. Thanks for joining us. The first of about 10 Bulldog games we'll have for you, and the rest of the games will be over at Penny Gymnasium or on the campus of Haldale High School. The left-handed didn't get down for Bard. Eldridge in the corner now held. Carey skips it out. Good ball movement. Pop is strong. Eldridge got a piece of it, knocked it out of bounds. Keegan Carey not able to keep it in. Our next Haldale game will be next Saturday on the 4th. It'll be a girls' game. Soccer Valley coming in and take on the Bulldogs. 2:30 start. We'll also have Gardner basketball that day, so we'll have concurrent games going on. Gary will be able to call the Gardner game. I'll be at Haldale for the Soccer Valley game.
Carter Rivers with a layup for the Ramblers to bring them within 12.
And they want to get the pressure on if they can. And, of course, making baskets lends itself to setting up that pressure. Haldale being very deliberate in the half-court set, as they should be. They get Carey for a look, but he'll bring it back out. He's going to go on Brannigan. He does. Puts it up. A little strong. Won't go. Rebound Ring. Ring. Floats. Strong. Eldridge rebound. Carey ahead. Too far ahead. Hit the Hammond Lumber Company sign. Matt Waller couldn't chase that one down. And had he, would have been like a cartoon character getting splattered by the Hammond sign. Bulldogs with a steal.
Nice.
That was
quite
quick,
a turnover.
Quick thievery. And it went right to Carey. And he put it in. They got another one. Carey's got it back. Can he score again? He might get called here. No, they let that go. They thought it was maybe embellishment. Ring's got it. Ring. Nice take.
Nice left-handed move.
Carey holds outside. 12-point lead. Waller all the way across. And all net. Grayson Carey. He's got 5 points here in the third quarter. Does Grayson. He's just a freshman. But he's contributing here for the Bulldogs, particularly here in the second half. 37-22. Little stagnant offense. Galusha got it a Ring. Ring's been beating his men, but he's just not consistently finishing. But Bart, he didn't. Now, no, neither one went in. Good non-call. That's not a kick. And floated home and count the basket.
Nice. Carter Eldridge with that basket.
Well, a great non-call here by the officials.
Yeah, that was.
That is not a kick, and it gets called a kick so many times. Eldridge goes up, puts that floater up. He wanted to draw the contact, draw the foul. He got a little bonus on it. Yeah, so my point was, not every time it goes off a leg is it a kick.
Right.
If it's thrown off a leg and bounces, the ball's in play, and that's, the officiating been very good. No question about it. We've been up here this is our third game up here, this tournament, drawing the top quality guys, veteran officials. We saw Nick Daigle last night. He's out there. I see Robbie Lamar down there as well. So these are guys I see doing the college games when we're doing UMA games up here. That'll come floated inside the Bard. And
that's going to be offensive, yeah.
Yeah, trying to clear out. Going to see it right here.
Oh, yeah, that was no question there.
Yeah, good replay. Good job, Billy, on the camera. And Chris on Got Replay showed you very clearly because we really couldn't see it in real time. That's a nice little feed. Didn't go. Rebound pulled down Galusha. He gets it out. Here they come. Ramblers. Downshift. Put it up, and we're going to count the basket. That's a nice finish by Hurry. Taking a look at it right here, Gary.
Yeah, he had that whole alley opened up for him. One thing I can say about Winthrop is they really do go to the basket quite well. If you notice, they.
Gary, quit tapping the table because the camera shakes. That's coming.
You know
from
me, I'm all nervous here the way this game's going. I won't sleep tonight after this.
So 40-26. Winthrop trying to get the comeback going, and second possessions on offensive rebounds don't help you do that. Well, I want to thank Mr. Edward Spencer, saying we do a great job calling the games. Yeah, we got a great crew. I was never more proud of them to get this game out at the tip here today. You should have seen what we had to go. We had to preset everything, move it off to the side, have it ready to go. And you know what electronics, when you start moving stuff, things come disconnected and all that. Chris put Mr. Humpty Dumpty back together again, and we got the Starship Munzing Meteor up and going here just in time for the game. What an effort, and thanks everybody to being patient with us as the games ran late, and we can't answer you. We were busy trying to get the game, get all the equipment hooked up and ready to go. Everybody was wondering where the game was. That's going to be a foul and going on the line, Jake Kalusha.
Yeah, that transaction was all in 12 minutes because that's all they gave us.
Yeah. Well, and they did a recap after the game. Mid-Coast was doing a recap, and I'm trying to think, come on, guys, let's wind, let's go. But they do a great job, Mid-Coast TV.
Nice people, really.
They're wonderful people.
As you mentioned earlier, they were friends of my mother-in-law and father-in-law down in Hope, Maine.
Down the coast. Yeah, Charlie and his gang. Fantastic. His wife does the camera. It was nice seeing people our age. That was that was a good thing. So 40-26. Back to the call of the game. Carey outside. He's trying to maneuver here. He's got to hurry on him. Double team, somebody's open. Halldale trying to find out who it is. Matt Waller in the corner. Keegan Carey almost lost the ball. Now he finds a guy underneath. Tough angle. And it'll be white ball.
Jackson Olsen comes into the game again.
Brannigan, right side now held. Littler threw it away and potential break, but Ringhustle back.
Oh, he
ran right by it.
Yeah.
And the Ramblers will possess. Brannigan gets trapped, steps through it nicely. Bard in the paint, puts it up, won't go. Foul line, Eldridge. Carter goes. Got it knocked away.
Nice block right there by Graham Hurry.
Was out of bounds on when it came down. So a 19-5 second quarter really helped out the Bulldogs, and they've continued to keep the Ramblers at arm's length here, leading 40-26. We'll have free throws coming up. At the line will be Graham Hurry.
Personal foul number 2, team foul number 4.
Fourth team foul. Second on Matt Waller. This is the 29th year of the Capital Classic. Congratulations to them. They do a fantastic job. They were doing this stuff before like anybody else was doing it. You know, these holiday tournaments and things. They were in it early.
Well, Rob, this goes back to when I was in school. It was held at Coney High School, 4 teams. And it was basically a lead-in to this tournament here.
Well, the key advantage, as we said, is, both these teams have tournament aspirations, and they get to play on the floor. A little strong. That's a good offensive board there and put up and down.
Jackson.
Playing with 3 fouls, too. Did a tremendous job, Olsen. 6'2", he's got some height. McCormick on the block, but he's going to get called on the block.
Rob, another thing I like about this is these are countable games. And in the past years, there's been it was more or less let's play basketball for a weekend. You know what I mean? These are countable games. They are games that would have been at the host school.
Yeah, this game, is a Winthrop home game. I'm not sure about the girls' game, how that we'll have to.
I believe it's split.
We'll have to check on that as they come up, because normally if the boys are playing away, the girls are playing at home. So,
right.
And the reason that matters, folks, is our scoreboard. We'll have to adjust our scoreboard. So thanks for pointing that out, Gary. Chris will be on that post-game. We'll see what happens. Sometimes you can go by what they wear for uniform. Stolen away on the take. Hurry. He's played a good game. Up and in. Hurry, just a freshman too, Gary, and he's got a bright future. McCormick goes up, glass home. Count it. I'm coming. Gonna see it right here.
Yeah, watch him. Good setup right there. He goes. Watch him go up strong to that basket. He goes up and he gets a hand in the face, so he goes to foul on.
Yeah, invites the contact. Make the three-point play. The foul shot's out. Ring's got it. He goes all the way, went for the dunk. Just missed it. Pressure here, trapping pressure here by Winthrop. That's Coach MacArthur's calling card right there, the way they play defense. He's had some great teams over the years and kind of rebuilding right here, as you have to do. As I used to like to say, you know, you can only play with the kids that walk in the front door of the school. Nobody can get it home. Ball dribbled off the foot. It was off McCormick's foot. Ring was able to get it back, and here he comes. 14-point lead as we wind down. Bard underneath. Left hand is a good. Cole Bard. So that's how it'll wrap up. We're played 3. You see the score, 44-32. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have fourth quarter action from the Augusta Civic Center. You're watching high school basketball on Munzing Media.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Fourth quarter action coming up. Some of you may be tuning in for the girls' game that was scheduled for an 8 o'clock start. You've already found out that's not happening. But they aren't bad. I mean, you run a whole day tournament and just about a 20 minutes off here to start of this game. But we'll be right here for both games, so you're going to catch them both. So if you're here for the girls' game, stick around for the fourth quarter, and we'll have a little break between games, and then we'll be back after it. Halldale. Both teams struggling a little bit offensively there in the third quarter. Ring goes up left-handed. He'll get a second chance, and right-handed, it's good. Here comes the pressure by Winthrop. It's a 10-point game.
I'm going to guess that Halldale's going to be difficult to press on this full court. They've got too many good ball handlers.
And they don't need to be in a hurry to run their offense as well. They're in the half-court set right here. Give it to you guys like Keegan Carey and those guys and let them create for you. And that's what I think we're seeing. There's a backup beautifully executed and run. Floats up there. Almost ended up being like a pass. And now we got, what, a foul or a tie-up? 3-second. 3-second call, I think, is what the call was. 10-point lead. Brannigan lost the handle. Now it's on the floor. They keep it alive. Lucky to do that. Bar goes up, but I think he pushed off. Yeah,
he did, yes.
Yeah, he got open because he cleared the track. Like one of those trains with a snow plow on it, you know, comes down the tracks after the blizzard. Carey. Keegan going to bring it back outside, as we said. Gary pointed out, no hurry for the Halldale offense. They got a 10-point lead. The clock will continue to tick on every dribble.
And they've also got some good ball handles here to burn some time off the clock here. And you'll watch him eat the time up.
They got Carey. He back outside for the pop. Is good. Boy, the extra pass made all the difference in the world.
That was
Grayson Carey.
a really soft, beautiful shot there.
Yeah, well, Keegan had a shot, but he was in traffic, and he took the extra pass to Grayson, and Grayson was able to knock it home. There's a foul on the other end here. It's going to be
on
McCormick underneath on the action.
Halldale foul number 14, Malachi McCormick. Personal foul number 2, team foul number 1. This is Hurry at the line.
First one's a little shot. So as we said, we'll continue to bring you all the Gardner home games as well as select Halldale games. Right now it's a pretty good stretch of high school games for us as the colleges that we cover here in Munson Media are both on break. So we're concentrating heavily on our high school games and getting as many of those in as we can. Some of the days that we have games, we'll have 2 games on at the same time, like next Saturday. Gary will be over calling the Gardner game. No call on that. Carey stops, pops. That was a tough shot. That's a beauty. Oh, boy. Keegan with a beauty there. That pull-up knocked home and now out of bounds. We'll look at it, Gary, here. Good athleticism, Keegan Carey.
Watch the beautiful form from him. He's got a beautiful touch out there. When he releases that ball, he follows through, comes to the top of the key, and it just a nice soft arc on the ball.
Back live action. Want to make sure we showed you that one. That was a replay worth making sure we get in. We sometimes will make a replay, and then the game action gets so hectic and all that, we don't always get back to them. So Halldale back to a 14-point lead, Gary. They've scored the last 4 points.
Yeah, they've kind of kept space here. Winthrop's had a tough time getting back in it.
A little offense by accident there, but they'll take that one as it came from Grayson Carey. The feed inside to McCormick for 2. 50-34. Little shuffle there by Bard, and right in front of Robbie Lamar, and easy for the official to see that one. Sometimes you get in underneath, you can get away with stuff, but on the open floor, not going to happen. Coach Ranslow, instructions from the bench. Taking a look in traffic right here on the foul. No, this is a McCormick offense by accident, as we call it. Not the way you draw it up. 50-34. Stolen away. Ramblers. Pop outside, 3 if it goes. That was off the iron. Halldale back the other side. Carey. No hurry. Thrown into traffic. Looped ahead.
Oh, that's
Brannigan.
good fall. That was a nice job, yes.
Ring was able to do what you need to do. Brannigan with a steal. Pop outside. Hurry couldn't get it. There's Ring again. Lost out of bounds. Winthrop holds that 14-point lead. They just need to execute down the stretch. Foul situation, if you're thinking about what Winthrop needs to do to be aggressive, they get fouls to give, but that's a nice breakdown half-court offense right there. Winthrop being very, very deliberate, and Grayson Carey has had a really fine game, the freshman.
I think that's going to go on Jackson.
Going to see it right here.
Beautiful pass inside the middle down the alley. Nobody there to contend either, so great 2 points for the Halldale Bulldogs.
Yeah, Grayson was able to find that soft spot in that defense as it broke down. That'll happen sometimes. You get scrambling around, you're trying to double team the ball gets ping-ponging around, and the next thing you know, somebody's open underneath, and that's exactly what happened in that case there for the Bulldogs, and they will certainly take that. They're up 52-36. Second foul shot is good. Stay right with us. We'll bring you the girls' game coming up next. Carey.
That was close to a backcourt.
Yeah.
Right
And did it get called late? I think it.
Yeah,
I think the trail official came all the way back up and had caught that. Yeah, I think you're right, Gary. You called it right off, and it was backcourt violation. 52-37. Evan Bilodeau in the game, number 23 for Winthrop. Ring's got it here. Ring went up. Carey out of trouble. Probably want to keep the ball in his hands, Gary, as much as possible.
That's one good thing. They've got some good ball handlers. Take time off this clock here with 2 minutes left.
That ball's on the floor, and it's going to be Winthrop ball on the possession arrow. Welcome all our Bulldog fans in. We'll be with you for about 10 games total. We're factoring in, I think we got 8 regular season, and we're factoring in a couple of playoff games because in Class C, you have to play prelim games. That won't happen with our Class A coverage because the top 8 teams will go out of Class A, out of the Gardner Tigers that we cover.
You can count on both these boy and girl teams from Halldale to be in that game, those prelim.
Well, Halldale's had quite a run of success athletically with their teams, and coming off a soccer state championship. Of course, their softball team has been dominant.
Yeah,
I think they've had a 3-peat state championships.
Their girls soccer team went undefeated, but lost a very tough one in the Class C championship there.
So Halldale looking to cause the fouls, and they do.
I know the next trip up here, I'm going to bring a hacksaw, take care of these bars and go across here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Either that, I'm going to grow a couple inches so I can see over. But I don't see that doesn't do any good because you're a little bit taller.
I'd say your best bet's going to be hacksaw, Gary. Yeah. Tipped away, or we could bring up the higher chairs. So I oftentimes, when we do UMA games, Andy Munsling and I do the games, just the two of us do the games. He does the camera and color, and I do play-by-play and production, but we can do that because we have the score clock working, and lots of times I'm looking at the monitor more than I'm looking at the floor to call the game. Winthrop pops outside, Brannigan rolls out. Nice rebound, Carter Eldridge underneath. Yeah, Carter plays at both ends of the floor very well. Carey lays it off. Stay with us post-game. We'll have the Capsa Pizza player of the game. Dip down underneath Eldridge. Good breakdown that time. A couple of times here in the last couple of minutes. The extra pass the Bulldogs have made has made all the difference in between taking a tough shot and getting a layup, and they're mastered that so far in this last couple of minutes. Comes into Galusha. He got it back outside to Brannigan. Brannigan trying to go. He does. Good take. Gets fouled.
Brannigan was on that good football team that Winthrop had this year.
Boy, didn't they? Yeah. Terrific team. The beautiful new facilities, Charlie's Fields out there, out in Winthrop. Fantastic. Well, those will roll out. They get it to carry. Winthrop's trying to foul because they've only got 3 fouls, so they got several to give. So they can play super aggressive. Not smooth right now for Halldale, but they'll settle things down here now. They'll get it to the guy they need and carry. They're looking to break down this aggressive defense. Bad situation right there, and the foul called. I think it's going to be on Ring.
Winthrop foul number 23, Evan Bilodeau, personal foul.
No, I'm sorry, it was Evan Bilodeau. Ring was there.
Foul number 4.
So Ring didn't get rung. .54-37 as we tick down. Stay with us. We'll have the Kennebec Savings post-game show coming up, the Dick Layton Show. Coming up here in the post-game. And that post-game may roll right over to the intro of the girls'
Personal foul number 3, team foul number 5.
preview. So
Keegan Carey at the line.
we'll see how things go time-wise. Again, if you joined us for the girls' game, that will be upcoming. It was scheduled for an 8 o'clock tip. Obviously, that's not going to happen. They're going to set, 15 minutes for a warm-up, I believe, is what they've been doing for the games.
Last game was 12.
12, so it might be 12. We'll know. You don't have to go anywhere. We'll be right here. Ring gets a put up at the buzzer, but it won't go. So the final is 55-37. As you see it, Halldale over Winthrop. Final thoughts, Gary?
Well, the Halldale Bulldogs move on to 5-2, and Winthrop falls to 3-4. I thought it might have been a little closer game, but Halldale really did some running and a lot of good teamwork underneath and good passing. So they'll move on and they'll meet again this year. And I think the second game is going to go quite the same way.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. It'll be the Kennebec Savings post-game show when we come back after this.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Back here for the Kennebec Savings Dick Layton post-game report to see how this one played out. Let's go to our Dick Layton. Dick?
Okay, Rob. Get a Halldale win here, 55-37. Kind of balanced scoring up here. Woodward 13, 8 for the Kerry brothers did real well, 13 and 8. Jack Olson had 12, 8 for Warner. For that 55 points. On the other side of the ledger, we got Cullen Ring, a lot of shots out there, very aggressive ball player, I thought. He got only 12 points, 10 for Rivers, 8 for Brannigan, 2 for English, 7 for Hurry, good ball player, 2 for Bard, 4 for Fuller. Nobody fouled out, 3 fouls for Bard and Boudreaux and Ring, and Winthrop had about 6. I got him for 16 turnovers, 11 rebounds, and Halldale 12 turnovers, 15 rebounds. So Halldale was a better team today, around 55-37.
Yep, Halldale moves to 5-2 on the season. The Winthrop Ramblers, they'll fall to 3-4. Well, you can see the ladies are on the floor warming up. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and we'll put the splash screen up there. And when we come back, we'll give you the preview. But before we do that, let's make sure we give out the Pizza Award. Boy, I'd get in trouble if I didn't give out the Capsa Pizza Award. Went to Capsa's today with my wife, Beth. She had pastrami. I had one of those meatballs. I told you last night, the large meatball, almost threw my back out trying to carry that to the car the other night. So I got a small one here, and that was plenty good. Thank the fine folks at Capsa's. We're all certificated up. We're all set for the winter. We'll get a bunch of certificates to give out. Keegan Carey will be tonight's winner for the Halldale boys. So that will wrap up the boys' game. We'll put the screen up. We'll be back with you in about 5 minutes or so here to preview the girls' basketball game as Halldale and Winthrop will do basketball battle. We're back after this.
We welcome you back here to the Augusta Civic Center, the Kennebec Savings pregame show, as we wind down the clock to about 2 minutes here in the warm-ups, and we'll get set to bring you basketball battle between the girls teams. If you're just joining us here for the girls game, Bulldogs beat the Ramblers 55-37 was the final in that game. Halldale moves to 5-2, Winthrop 3-4. Let's take a look at this girl matchup, Gary.
Yeah, we're looking at the Halldale girls right now sitting, excuse me, in number 2, the number 2 spot in Class C South with a 5-1 record, coached by Laurie Rowe. This is her second year, and last year they won the South C championship, but and lost in the state championship. Some of you remember the Dexter. And they're led by the big girl Jade Graham, along with seniors Lucy Gray, senior Marie Benoit, Tori Tibbetts, the whole nucleus of that team they've had for the last 2 years. And they only lost this season was to Class B defending state champion, 50-46. So they're on a roll right now to head on the same direction as they've been the last couple of years in that Class C division. Now looking at the Winthrop Ramblers, they're sitting in number 4, so we've got the 2 and 4 team in Class C South here tonight. They've got a 3-3 record, and they're coached by Johnny Bear grew up in Gardner. Rob and I are quite familiar. In fact, I coached him in his early years at high school at Gardner. And they're led by senior Madeline Wagner and senior Ella Rice. And the good thing, positive thing about this Rambler team is there's only 3 seniors on this team. So it's a team that's going to gain a lot of experience this year and also going to be back here to contend next year. They lost to Spruce Mountain 48-36 and have gone on the other school, Monmouth. They lost to a good Monmouth team, 36-30, and Oak Hill. That's their 3 losses, Rob. So I look for this to be a real good match. I'm just wondering if the Ramblers can keep up with Halldale Bulldog, these girls, because they run, they are able to rebound, they've got some good height, and they've got a lot of experience back here. So you're looking at the lineups as they're introduced.
Sierra Gibbons just introduced. Lucy Gray and Jade Graham will be a good inside play. This is a good Halldale starting 5.
Yeah, it's a very slim after that. That's the downfall for the Bulldogs this year is they don't have a real strong bench. So foul trouble is going to get them in trouble.
You mentioned Johnny Beer, the head coach of the Ramblers. We're going to give a shout out to Ed and Linda down in Florida watching the game. They said they'd be tuning into Muncie Media. We welcome everybody from both teams in and all you neutral fans. We had good viewership last night. The numbers were terrific. A lot of independent fans, so need to lose the Kennebec Savings graphic, and Chris is working on that right now. And we'll get set to tip it off. Ramblers will have the first possession here. Drown with it, puts it up, won't go. They'll get a second chance on this opportunity here. Corgan got the rebound and turned it over. So just underway. Glad you could join us here. Little half-court trap. That's broken pretty easily here. Lucy Gray with it. Gray, a good outside shooter, as well as underneath. Speaking underneath, they get the look underneath they wanted, but Tori Tibbetts put it back outside. Gray got the shot out of bounds, and it'll be off Winthrop.
Yeah, you just mentioned somebody, Tori Tibbetts, Rob. She would be the #1 pick on my team among a lot of girls. She is really really probably could play a start for almost every team in the state.
Well, right on cue, she gets an offensive board. She gets a second offensive board, goes up off the glass, won't go. Bulldogs are board banging.
Yeah, that was Jade that missed that one.
Back outside to Gray. Lucy surveys the scene. Hands it off on the weave outside, Sarah Gibbons. Gray.
You know, I see somebody missing here tonight, Rob, and that is Marie Benoit. She's not out there. They've got Maya Hammonds in there, a sophomore, number 11. And I'm looking over at that bench, and I don't see her tonight.
Well, we'll try to get some information until maybe somebody online knows. Don't speculate.
Yeah. Let me put my... No, Marie's not with us tonight.
And foul called on the end line. Same officials here for this game as they've doubled up like you have to do sometimes. Still waiting for our first score. And there it is, right on cue. Ella Rice bangs down a 3-ball. Puts the Ramblers up 3-0. Okay, so our scoreboard is wrong. We're going to have to fix that. That was our fault. That's something that we needed to check and didn't do it. So we're going to fix the scoreboard for you. So it might disappear for a bit. We're tied in downstairs, so. And
yes.
Up and good. The rebound opportunity. Jade Graham put it home.
Yeah, and that was all.
3-2.
That was all to do to Tori Tibbetts' hustle underneath there.
Wagner goes left side now where it's held by Rice. Rice got the 3 to get the Ramblers on the board. Head and shoulder fake by Wagner on the baseline. Tried to skip it to Corgan. They'll come back outside now to Rice. Ella's going to pull it out.
Ella Rice is one of the star athletes at Winthrop High School.
Tori Tibbetts with the rebound. Sierra Gibbons. Sierra bounces it inside. Graham got tripped up. Comes in. They want to go to Graham inside, see if she's got an advantage in there. She's pretty well defended inside. That was good defense by Corgan. Tipped out of bounds by Gibbons, and it'll stay Winthrop ball. (3-2). Yeah, because we're tied in downstairs to the scoreboard.
Oh, that was a beautiful play right there.
I think I made the scoreboard wrong. I thought it was a Halldale home game, but it isn't. I know what I was thinking, and I was explaining my reasoning. Because the boys were the visitors, I figured the girls were going to be away, but they just kept it this way for the both games, apparently. But we're up to good now. 5-2. Winthrop.
Lucy Gray with that board, bring the ball up.
Held outside now. Hammonds. Throws it away. Break from Winthrop. There's Tibbetts with another rebound. Gray dribbles it out of bounds, but it got knocked out of bounds. Evelyn Mortimer in the game. Number 21 for Winthrop. Gibbons gets a pick. Into Graham. Give and go. Gibbons. Nice move and finish. Sierra Gibbons.
Sierra was the goalie for their soccer team, Rob, and she was a fantastic goalie this year. Filled in after losing Aubrey Gilbert last year as to graduation.
Yeah, Audrey moved down and played down at
You must
Southern Maine. Yeah,
saw her a few times.
yeah,
Rob.
yeah. She's played against UMA and CM. Foul call.
I didn't see who that was on. Was that on the Hammonds or? Oh, that's on Jade. Yeah.
It's on Graham. That's her first.
Yeah.
Team third. Game off to slow offensive pace right now. Got them both. Winthrop up 7-4. They come up with a little half-court trap. Broken down. Gray's got it underneath. Tried to get it to Hammonds. Hammonds couldn't control it. Lost the ball, and here comes Winthrop. Good fast break and finished smartly by Mortimer. Didn't hesitate, went right up and got it. We'll see it right here, Gary, on the fast break.
Nice break, nice lead. You can see that the Halldale players weren't quite getting down there. And Tori Tibbetts had a chance to put a couple hands up on her, but did not get him up there.
Mortimer, just a freshman, gives her team a 9-4 lead. 3:07 left here in the first.
Yeah.
As you said, Marie Benoit not in the lineup here tonight. And Chris?
It's a fairly young Winthrop Rambler team here that Johnny Bear's got.
Well, he's got him off to a good start here, 9-4. We're working on getting the scoreboard back. We'll update you with a radio type call, so we'll give you that information. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Gibbons outside Gray, Gray in the corner. And the step through by Tori Tibbetts up and in. Nice move, finish by Tori Tibbetts. 9-6. 2:45 left. Okay, we got the clock coming back. Back outside. Held by Wagner. Wagner, they'll dish it in the corner here to Bella Rice. Rice hit a three to start the game, get Winthrop going on the scoreboard. Manser. Back outside. Winthrop's going to set it back up. Ella Rice in the corner. Pop there. Manser deflected. Tori Tibbetts has got it, trying to get out of traffic. And
she's going to get called for an offensive foul on that.
Yeah, not sure what that call is, huh? .218 left, 9-6.
Gabby Russell comes into the game, 9th grader.
Winthrop being patient outside here. Ella Rice at the controls. But Johnny Beer's Ramblers. Inside, Savage was having some trouble, but she was able to at least save the possession. They'll roll it around here to the outside. Wagner's got it. Rice launches. Iron, rebound, Winthrop. Bellabear got it back out and turnover. (9-6), 1:47 left. We'll get our scoreboard back up as soon as Chris is done working on it. 1:43 left here in the first. Sarah Gibbons inside. Graham, she gets double teamed, goes up. They say she traveled.
Yeah, they've got the key. They've got their eyes on Jade Graham. I mean, Johnny Bear knows her well. He knows her moves, and it looks like they're double teaming her a little bit underneath.
Gibbons with the steal. She comes in, puts it up, and puts it home. Sarah Gibbons with a good, strong finish. She's got a chance at a three-point play right here.
Good athlete, very good athlete.
You see it step through, felt the contact, so she launched the ball and got it to drop in with nice soft touch. Graham on the rebound. Can't get it to get in. Rice with it here. Ella Rice. 1:16 left. Held left side now. Mortimer. Back outside now to Wagner. Wagner's going to pop it. Good check out underneath. Almost stolen away. Gabby Russell got the board, had a good check out. 1 minute exactly left. 9-8, you see it? Our scoreboard has reappeared. Chris did some work on it. I think the colors were off. Is that what it was? Not sure.
Kylie Manser into the game for the Ramblers. Sophomore. Granddaughter of Mike Manser, who is a Gardner native, an athlete.
Gray inside to Graham. Gray was looking for it back, didn't get it. Now Graham goes down, shifts, puts it up, puts it home.
Smart move on Jade's part. Turn, goes to the basket, draws the foul.
Gonna see it right here, Gary. Good power move by Jade Graham.
She made her mind up to go right to the basket. Nobody was going to stop her because of her height. And she laid it up and used that backboard and goes to the foul line.
Gibbons rolls out. Graham, rebound. She got fouled again. So it's hard to really defend Jade inside if you're the Ramblers. You just don't have anybody with that height. And she's being aggressive inside as she is. And now she's got to execute from the free throw line. Bulldogs up by 1. 31 seconds left here. First one. Dripped home.
Jade, one of the outstanding goalies in field hockey in the state.
Right. Yeah. We did.
Did you do any field hockey?
Yeah, we did
games?
field hockey, yeah. In fact, it was a game, I forget who they were playing, but they were well ahead, and they took Jade out for the second half, and they put her as a forward, and she scored like 3 goals.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Yeah, what a game that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had a lot of fun in that game, I believe. Down to 14 seconds here. Winthrop being deliberate here, looking for the last possession. You can see how well schooled they are. They've got good, look at the floor spacing is excellent here, and they're trying to set Rice up if they can. She goes to the hoop but doesn't get it to fall. And if that goes in, we'll be on. If that had gone in, we'd have been on Sports Center. Got a replay there, Chris, on that? I don't know if we got it. We might not have just seen the end of it. That was something. I'm thinking as soon as she launches that, I said, oh, my God, if that goes in, Sports Center, here we come. No, we didn't get it because we weren't expecting it. So we'll take a break. We see the score, 12-9. We're back after this.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
What do you got, Dick, for high scorers here in the game?
Jade has 6, Gibbons with 4, and Tibbetts with 2. On the other side, we got Ella Rice has 5.
Thank you, Dick. Dick will be along for the complete halftime report here, coming up in 7 minutes and 57 seconds as we start the second quarter of action. That was a long launch outside by Gibbons. Didn't get down. Rice. Wagner now. She goes, floats it up off the glass and home. So back and forth we go. 1 point game. Gray. That was Gabby Russell on the take that time, and Didn't get it, and Gray trying not to foul, but Lucy going to get called on the personal. Just her first foul, I believe. We'll see when they put up. Nobody in any kind of foul trouble here, and we didn't shoot free throws, I don't believe, in the first half, so it's been pretty low fouls. Two fouls on Gray. Tori Tippett's back in the game here for Halldale. So 1 of 2 for Rice. And we're tied at 12. Stripped away. Good hustle play, but not enough room. Running out of bounds was Wagner with it. And Madeline did a good job of getting the ball, but not able to stay in bounds on that sideline. 12-12. Into Tibbetts. Jade Graham well outside along the baseline. And dropped home. That was a nice pass and nice finish. I think it was
Sierra Gibbons.
Yeah, it was Sierra.
They call her Cece.
Oh, don't count the basket. Going to call offensive player control foul. Seeing it right here. The nice pass along the baseline. Gibbons does a good job there.
Yeah, she does. She has a very nice shot,
touch.
too. She has
Nice
a nice
touch.
shot from the outside, Rob, too.
Jade Graham held overhead. Now they go. Fed underneath and foul. That was a nice feed coming from Seattle to Gibbons. And Tori Tibbetts is going to shoot 2 at the line. I see Sarah Hasty watching. We're hoping you're feeling better, Sarah. We're getting the full medical report from Billy here. Glad you're feeling a little better.
If it gets too bad, Sarah, you can get into his office by next Thursday.
Whose office?
Billy's.
Oh, Billy's office.
Yeah, he's got a place down under the bridge in Randolph.
Is he in a van down there, Gary?
Band of...
A van?
Oh, a van.
A van down by the river.
No, he pitches a tent.
Bulldogs on the attack. Left-handed, baby hook. Didn't go. Don't see those very often. Thought we were seeing Dave Cowens. Left-handed baby hook. Fed underneath, won't go, and Gibbons got the rebound. Sierra. Cookie dribbles in the backcourt, clear space. Here she comes.
Cece's a great ball handler. I've been watching her since 7th grade. She was in, not since I was in the 7th grade, but when she was in the 7th.
There's Lucy Gray with a three. We told you Lucy's good outside. She knocked one down. Good shot by Lucy. She's a good three-point shooter. We'll take a look at this right here. Lucy Gray from well downtown.
Lucy, a three-point line and a nice arc on the ball. She is one of the shooters. When these girls get hot, they can tear the court up, but they have a little bit of time getting going.
Well, it looks like they're getting going here. They're out to a 18-12 lead. Winthrop led early. All they were back and
I see Halldale's #1 fans over there, Skip and Janelle Rowe. I don't know where Jeff is, but you hardly go to a game or an event that you don't see Skip and Janelle. Nice people. Their daughter is the coach.
Yeah, a lot of nice people in the Halldale community that welcomed us in for the streaming. And, you know, really, we got streaming full bore at Halldale back in the COVID days. I mean, we were covering middle school basketball like it was the NBA. I mean,
replays and all that. We did every single game. Chris Ransdell said, Coach, I want you to come up. I want you to do every game. Everything we do that we can play during COVID, I want done. And, you know, he got the administration. Mark Tinkham was on board with it. So we were going up. We were doing all these games.
I believe I counted.
That was fantastic.
Counted mine. I think I did 48 games during COVID.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Between Gardner, we did Gardner.
Yeah, we're doing all the Gardner. Everybody wanted us, and geez, I had to say no to a few schools. Erskine wanted us to go out, and we just couldn't cover everything. And we're still plenty busy, that's for sure. And I'll explain our coverage and why we do it that way when we get a little break.
That was
in
a
action.
beautiful shot right there.
Wagner with a 3.
Wagner, the senior.
Closes it to 4. Get to the 5-minute mark. The break. Tibbetts, nice feed underneath. A little strong from Murch, but a good break for Halldale. Broke that press. Rice, Ella back outside.
Nice follow.
Floater became a pass. Jade Graham fighting for the rebound, and let's see who's going to go. Yeah, Wagner knew immediately that the shot was offline. Fouled her shot, got it. Almost became a pass to her. Just want to let folks know that, you know, if you're sending us a message or something during the course of the game, we just can't get to. I see some messages coming in, and we just can't get to them. That was a nice drive and finish by Sierra Gibbons. Sierra, the junior, makes it 2014. Halldale's been exclusively matched up, playing man defense. Taking a push. Yeah, so on our coverage, in fact, it stemmed from COVID when we couldn't get around and do everything. You're going to see the Gibbons play right here. But what we've decided to do is just concentrate on the 2 schools right in our coverage area, Halldale and Gardner, because we're doing so many more of the college games. We're doing almost, over 100 games for Central Maine Community College in the course of streaming. And we're not like some of the streaming outfits that, have, like a corporate type of presence, like WHOU does a fantastic job. But they're a lot bigger than we are, obviously. We just try to keep it to friends and family that are working with us. And so we do as many as we can do, and we've decided just concentrate on Gardner and Halldale and UMA and Central Maine Community College. And fortunately, lots more people are streaming nowadays, so a lot of teams are getting their games covered. .2016 comes into Gray. Pressure here by Winthrop. Well, that was just thrown to space.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
That was offense by accident, and as we like to call it, Jade Graham came out and got that errant pass, and she was able to put it home for a basket, 22-16. Quick return down the other way, and that's up and in. Mortimer, the freshman. Gibbons. Sarah looking to do some damage. Gets it inside to Tori Tibbetts. Tori off her foot. She's lost her dribble, so she's able to get it back out to Graham. That's threaded through. Gibbons along the baseline inside to Tibbetts. Tibbetts power dribbles, goes up, can't get it. Gets a rebound, goes back up and in.
Good staying with it.
Stick-to-itiveness. 24-18. 3 minutes. Just about right now left here in the second quarter. You're watching Munson Media's production of Bulldog Basketball. Rice started the game with a 3, hits a 3 right there. Ella Rice. And timeout called. We'll take a look at the Ella Rice 3, Gary.
Yeah, Ella, one of the better athletes at Winthrop High School, and you can see this is her 4th year of basketball, and it shows she's one of the better shots and probably their big three-point weapon.
Yeah, she's got a couple of threes. Dick will be along with the full halftime report. Gibbons got 11 points on the game. Busy couple of days for us here at Munson Media. 2 games last night. The 2 games tonight. Want to thank the whole crew. Billy, Chris, Dick, Owen, Gary, myself. Glad we could spend some quality time with you. Wherever you are watching, however you are watching. You know, we find most people watch the games on mobile devices. But the way to get the true experience is to get it on your big screen TV, either watching it on YouTube or go to Boxcast. They hit Tibbetts. They tried to break air loose, but Wagner had other ideas, stole it back away. Now Rice. Rice has got Gray on her. Winthrop kicks it to the corner, into the paint. And that's going to go off of, let's see.
Well, off Winthrop, yeah.
So Winthrop's come back. They've closed this down to 3. Nobody's really run away with anything. Probably a 6-point lead, about the most you've had. And that would have been Halldale. Gibbons lays it back outside. Now they got Graham out high. Gibbons wants to go up. She does, puts it up, won't get it. Tori Tibbetts fighting for that rebound, and we got a push in the rebounding action, and it's going to be against Tibbetts.
Tori's having a tough night tonight. That's 3 fouls on her.
So she'll have to sit here for the remaining 2:03 here as we wind down first half action. Rice. Right out in front of the Halldale bench. Wagner wants to go. Now she gets it back outside. She got cut off to Manser. Manser in the paint. Good hands by Jade Graham. Got a piece of it to Gibbons. Graham's ahead of the pack and good hustle. Boy, coming back was Mortimer, the freshman. She's going to be a good player.
Yeah. Yes, she is, Ron.
She already is contributing quite a bit here to the Ramblers.
Only a freshman.
Wagner. Gray the rebound. Lucy, a good ball handler. Halldale into Jade Graham. She holds. Now inside. And nice finish. That was not an easy finish by Sierra Gibbons, but she did well to be able to snake through traffic, put it up and in. 26-21. 1 minute left here in the first half of play. The Kennebec Savings halftime report with Dick Layton will be coming up. Wagner just off the iron. Looked good when she let it go. Gibbons behind her back smartly. Going to pull it out, but that was Evelyn Mortimer again hustling back and making a play. Here it is right here, Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, CC up inside. She's great underneath because she does have a lot of mobility.
Gibbons with it here. Graham. She's got to go because she's in the paint. Left side, Russell. And Gibbons underneath, up and in. (28-21). Winthrop trying to close this gap before the end of the half. They got about 15 seconds to do it. Rice, she's hit a couple. She's hit a third.
That's who they go to when they need a quick 3.
Gibbons with it in the corner. And out of bounds, and that will do it. So they don't get a shot off, and we'll finish the half at 28-24. We'll see the Rice 3 as we go out to break here. She's wide open. Got to get a closeout on her.
What a beautiful arc on that ball as she swish.
All net. Well, that'll do it here for one half of action. 28-24, your score. We'll come back to the Augusta Civic Center with the Dick Layton halftime report after this.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give of their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
We rejoin you here at halftime. Score 28-24. This is the Dick Layton halftime report brought to you by our fine friends at Kennebec Savings Bank. They've been our go-to bank. They helped us out of our situation. We had of course, we had the fire. We want to thank everybody for being so good and helping that. The house coming along great. We'll hopefully be in next month, but Kennebec Savings stepped up and helped us with the arrangements to do the funding and all of that. So we thank the fine folks at Kennebec Savings Bank. Tell us how it played out, Richard.
Okay, Rob. Close game at the first quarter, 12-9. Winthrop got out a little bit, got to 24, and it's 28-24. So we'll go to Winthrop first. High score was Ella Rice. She's got 2 threes, a couple of twos, 12 points. Madeline Preston with 2, 6 for Madeline Wagner, 4 for Guino Mortimer. Nobody in serious foul trouble. Matter of fact, I got Ella Rice with 2, and the only 2 that I got. I might have missed one, but I didn't think so.
Yeah, not many fouls at all. Gary noted that during the course of the game. Yeah.
Yeah. On the other side of the ledger, excuse me, I got. Not too many turnovers either. Pretty clean game out there. 7 turnovers for Winthrop and 6 rebounds. Go over to Halldale now. Big score right around the basket all game has been Sierra Gibbons has 15 points out there.
She's got her number.
Jane Graham, the rebounder with 8. Lucy Gray had a 3. And Tori Tibbetts, little foul trouble, has a 2-pointer. She does have 3 fouls, Tori Tibbetts. 2 for Lucy Gray, 1 for Jane Graham. They had 8 turnovers and 7 rebounds. So it's a close game at halftime, 28-24, Halldale. Mainly on the shooting of Sierra Gibbons. Having a great game out there with 15 points.
Yeah, she's got 15. She's got her uniform number. So that's fantastic. Well, you saw the graphic running on the donations. We'll update that. We've had a few more donations come in. I want to thank the Goodwins. Just made a donation yesterday, and they weren't on the list. Our next game will be girls basketball. That'll be on 1-4. That's next Saturday against Shakopee Valley. They'll be coming over from Western Maine. That's a 2:30 start for the Halldale Bulldogs, and it'll be a girls basketball game, as we said. So that's our next Halldale game. We'll also be having a Gardner game that day, as the Gardner Tigers will be playing at the same time. So they play at 1. So we'll have a 1 o'clock game. Gary will cover that. I'll cover the game over at Halldale on next Saturday. Rob Kennedy will be along for some of the calls of the Halldale games midweek. But, of course, as many of you know, Rob's out doing college hockey. You can find him on ESPN Plus and Nesson Plus and all of that. Rob doing a great job as the voice of Dartmouth college hockey, and they're having a great season this year. But Rob will join us for a couple of games. I'll be along for the rest of the games. I want to thank Kennebec Savings Bank. They're our halftime and pregame and postgame sponsors. Stay with us postgame as well, as we'll have the Capsa Pizza player of the game. I want to thank Capsa Pizza down there. Talked to Mitch today, the manager of the Farmingdale store. They also have stores up in Waterville as well for Capsa's Pizza. They sponsor our player of the game. Well, that'll be the halftime report. We got about 4 minutes. Teams will be back to warm up soon. We'll be back to bring you the second half action, 28-24. We're back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook. Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Why waste valuable time?
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Second half action set to get underway. You see the score 28-24. They'll put 8 minutes back up on the scoreboard, and we'll get set to go. Hey, we got a nice new banner behind us. I want to thank the Medors. Got us a nice banner with all the teams that we cover here. It's a table covering, but this table here is covered, so we put it up in behind us. We'll be bringing that to Halldale with us, and we'll put it on our table there when we do the games from Penny Gymnasium, and we'll see if we can find a way maybe to do something in Gardner to hang that up somewhere as well. What it's got is it's got all our teams that we cover: UMA Moose, Halldale Bulldogs, Gardner Tigers, and Central Maine Community College Mustangs. I want to thank the Medors for their generous gift to us here at Munzing Media, also for their great sponsorship throughout the years and all they do in the community at Halldale. They're tremendous. There's a core of fine folks there doing lots of great stuff there. They do the Bulldog basketball. I can't wait for my granddaughter Kenzie to be involved in that. She'll be out here running around in this court pretty soon. Well, Jade Graham got called for an offensive foul. Didn't hurt the Bulldogs as they were able to maintain defensive composure and shut down the Ramblers on their first possession of the second half. So we played a minute and we're waiting for the first basket here of the second half. Glad you could join us here from the Augusta Civic Center. The 29th annual Capital Classic. This is the final game of it. A lot of long hours put in by the folks down across the way. TJ Maines, the athletic director at Coney High School, just instrumental in continuing the great tradition of this. Of course, he probably played in it, and then, of course, he coached in it. Now, as the athletic director, responsible for the administration of it. Back and forth we go, looking for the first basket of the second half. Shot from the corner, rings in and out, and Jade Graham, who's controlled the boards inside.
Yeah, Jade's done a great job underneath.
Grabs another board. Sierra Gibbons. Dick told you, Sierra, it's got her uniform number. 15 points for Sierra. Gabby Russell took it to the rack, didn't get it home. We still look for our first points.
Nice block by Jade.
Yeah. Jade Graham with a piece of that and was able to knock it off of Wagner out of bounds. Gibbons. Tricky dribbles. Into Graham. She got quadruple teamed. Lost out of bounds. So ragged start here to the second half. Things will settle down shortly. As we said, glad you could join us wherever you're joining us from. The rest of the games that we cover for the Bulldogs will be right there at Cozy Penny Gymnasium, the Dog Pound. They usually pack that place to the gills and get woofing about. That's another nice play defensively, but they're going to call Lucy Gray on her. Lucy goes, geez, pretty sure I got all ball. Lucy continues to plead her case gently. Lucy, one of the multi-sport athletes at Halldale. .5:38 left. And we got a point. First point of the second half. Grace Drown, junior. Grace will get a second one here. So we got a 2-point game.
Yeah, Winthrop hanging around.
Well, they've been scrappy. They're turning over the Bulldogs pretty regularly here in the defensive end. So whatever Coach Johnny Bear told the ladies at halftime is playing its way through. They've got a chance to tie this game. Pop from the corner by Manser. Track down. Tibbetts. Now Gibbons. Another turnover.
Somebody right there to follow up. That's good basketball. Johnny Bear's doing a good job with this program. He's got some good kids coming along here.
I think that was Drowned with the put up and in. Back outside. Gibbons likes that baseline.
Yeah, not much room under there.
You know, Bulldogs have been 4 for 4 their last 4 trips down. All 4 were turnovers.
That was Manser on that. She's only a sophomore, I believe.
Yeah, Manser knocked it down from the corner, and that's going to cause a timeout as we're tied. You're going to see it right here. Manser with the good shot here. She's
Manser.
all alone on the break. It's a 2-point basket.
Pretty close to the 3-point line, but
yeah, Kylie didn't hesitate. Both these schools are well supported in their communities athletically. Winthrop actually took a lead there, 30-28, first lead of the game.
That's right.
I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. We won't see you before the New Year, so Happy New Year. We'll see you we'll see the Gardner folks on Monday, but the Halldale folks will see you in the New Year on January 4th at 2:30 tip. Shakopee Valley coming in from Western Maine. Of course, the rivalry in field hockey is pretty big as well. They had a great field hockey game, Winthrop and Halldale. They went to overtime, and Winthrop a powerhouse in field hockey, and Halldale building their program back up. And they are really starting to arrive. They've got their new field out back and everything looking great. They'll continue to treat that field. So we'll see how Halldale's going to face this adversity, Gary.
Yeah. Going to be interesting.
Back outside. And rebound, Jade Graham. Graham comes in late. They get it to her. She's got a clear path to basket, but can't get it. Tori Tibbetts goes up, gets fouled. Well, Halldale took pretty good care of the basketball in the first half, but they've suffered the bane of turnovers here in the second half. That's their first point, I believe, in the second half.
Yes, it is.
We played over half of it. It's 3:45 left, and Tori Tibbetts will get both free throws. With 2 games today, fighting a head cold like everybody is. I was wondering if I was going to get through 2 games. I am. Kylie Mansa hits another one from outside, 33-30. It's been the defense for the Ramblers here in the second half. They've shut Sarah Gibbons down. Gray's got a pop. Won't go, and Graham's going to get called
over the back.
Yeah, coming through the rebounder, and Corgan had good inside position, and you can go over the back as long as you don't body up. You can cherry pick, but you got to be clean with it. That wasn't clean. 33-30. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Kylie Mansa's hit a couple of baskets here in the second half for Winthrop. Good drive baseline, good job stepping over in the help defense. Jade Graham, and she's going to cause a tie-up. Possession now is going to favor. Nope, they called the timeout. Okay, they called the timeout before the help ball. We'll stay right here with it.
Well, the Ramblers have come out strong here in the third quarter. I mean, they were down 28-24.
Yeah, just the 2 points.
They've outscored the Bulldogs 9-2 here in the first 6 minutes.
So the Monday game at Gardner is a night game. They'll take on Lawrence. That'll be our next Muncie Media game. We'll take tomorrow off and recover from 4 games in 2 days. The whole crew doing a great job here, particularly a great effort to get up and going here. Chris Wheeler doing a great job on getting the equipment preset, pre-staged. Mid-Coast TV rolled out. We rolled in, and I didn't think we were going to make the side of the game, Gary, truthfully. I didn't think that we'd be able to manage that, particularly when they put 12 minutes up on the clock. I went, oh, this is going to be quick.
Well, you and Chris changed things around real quick.
Gibbons with a good hustle play. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. Who's it off? It's going to be off Winthrop. Going to be off Winthrop. So it'll be Halldale basketball as they try to get back in this, get a flow going offensively. It was Jade Graham with 8 points and Sierra Gibbons 15 to carry the Bulldogs in the first. Going to get a foul called. Be the fourth foul, second foul of the quarter. 3 fouls on the Bulldogs. Inbounds play. Gray, trouble getting it in. They were lucky to get that ball in.
Yeah.
Now Gibbons. Inside to Gray. Gray gets fouled.
It's going to be called on Manser, I believe. Only her first.
If you've joined us here in this game, we want to make sure that we let you know the Halldale boys won the first game. Was that the score? Yeah, 55-37. No, Tippett's at the free throw line. She's got the points this quarter. And they've been free throws, so no made baskets. Am I correct on that, Dick? No made baskets for Halldale in this.
3 foul shots, all by her.
Yep. Thank you, Dick. I'll make that 4. Makes it a 1-point game. Rice. Rice has been good from the outside, though she hasn't been able to launch much here in the second half. She had 3 threes in the first half of play, but pretty good job defensively against her in the second. I believe we got a timeout call. There must be a Bulldog timeout. I think Coach Rowe was concerned about the 5-second a 5-second violation on the inbounds, Gary. The clock was ticking, so she called a timeout and wants to get things settled down. They're going to bring Graham back into the game. Jade had been out for a little bit of a rest. So this is a number 2, number 4 matchup. The number 4 Winthrop Ramblers currently lead the number 2 Halldale Bulldogs by 1.
Crowd is thinned out here quite a bit.
Well, all the old people, Gary, got to get home. Curfew.
I still got an hour. So.
You got an hour left? Yeah. Timeout over. It'll be Halldale basketball. Maya Hammond's inbound. Again, Marie Benoit not playing here tonight, and we don't know. I mean, we're not like privy to anything because it's not like we're down by the scorer's table or anything else. And we don't want to speculate on anything. Jade doing the work. Put it up, got the rebound, threw the harm. She's going to free throw line. That's a 5th foul, so Halldale will get the benefit of shooting 2 here for the rest of the third quarter with 1:32 left. Tie game, a chance to put her team ahead. 1 of 2, so we'll stay tied.
Wow,
what a take and finish right into the teeth of the defense by Jade Graham, and that's a great replay coming up here for Ella Rice.
Yeah, she talk about taking it to the basket. You can see she had one thing on her mind, and she was going to score, and she did. Quite an athlete for the Winthrop Ramblers.
Chance for the three-point play to give her team a 3-point lead. Won't do it. Free throw shots have been a little bit suspect there. Little Harlem Globetrotters action there by Sierra. Put up, and we're going to get 2 free throws here for Gabby Russell. Stay with us in the postgame. We'll have the Kennebec Savings postgame Dick Layton report coming up. We've still got a quarter to play and a lot to decide in this one. A 2-point lead for the Ramblers. They got down early in this and they persevered, stayed with the plan. Coach Beard didn't panic. They stayed on it. What they really did well was come out in the second half and put some defense. They turned over the Bulldogs on 4 or 5 consecutive second half possessions to start this second half. Somebody was in early, so another free throw. So 1 of 2 for Gabby Russell. Gabby just a freshman. As you said, the Bulldogs not that deep in the bench, and of course, you know, missing Benoit tonight. They're even shorter on the bench, so their kids are playing a lot of action here.
Yeah, they are. Whoops, I think she stepped out. Yes.
And that's part of, you know, playing on this floor. You're not quite as familiar with it as your own gymnasium. A lot of them are a lot cozier, of course, than the wide open Augusta Civic Center. Though it's a beautiful venue. My favorite of all the venues that kids play in here for the tournaments. Gibbons, nice. One-point lead. We tick down the final seconds, 35 seconds left. Our clock official, runner won't go, and Halldale can have the final shot if they so choose. Let's see what Coach Rowe wants to do with this. Got Lucy Gray out front with it. They want to get it to Gibbons and let her operate. Gibbons looking to go, gets a pick. She pops it outside. Won't go, rebound. Tori Tibbetts, Tori bangs. Can't get it home, but she's got free throws.
Going to get fouled on that.
See Gibbons going to work here, trying to get it into Tibbetts. She couldn't, so she put the shot up. Made the hit. That was the preceding possession. Two-point lead for Halldale. They led 28-24 at the half. Winthrop's had a lead off and on here in the third quarter. The rebound up won't go. And it'll stay white ball. Good job underneath on the boards. Gabby Russell banging. 5.7 seconds left. Plenty of time. Gray to inbound. Has trouble with it. Now floats it in. Tibbetts in traffic.
We're going to get a timeout.
Oh, technical. Okay.
Technical.
Yeah, my eyes were off the ball here. And technical foul call with 2.3 seconds left. I had no idea what had transpired. So
I think that's going to be on Coach.
Yeah,
Coach
they said
Bear,
it was
yeah.
on the bench.
And he has to sit down.
So 1 of 2 makes a 3-point lead for Halldale, but they'll also get the ball Let's see where they're going to get it. They're going to get the side out. They got 2.3 left. You got to figure Gibbons is going to get it, and she'll put up a last-minute shot. They'll get it right back to Gray. She'll put the shot up, and nice play. They got the shot off, and the inbound came back to Gray, and she put it up off the backboard and out. So we'll play 3, 38-35. Fourth quarter coming up. We got stuff to settle here. Stay with us. We're back after this.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowlers.
$38-35. We'll get another good one here. Be Winthrop basketball. Wagner to inbound here, right down below us. Here from high above courtside at the Augusta Civic Center. Bill Hasty doing our camera work. Rob and Gary along for the call. Dick doing the stats. Owen and Chris on the production. That's your Munsing Media crew. Pop outside three if it goes. Oh, that. That's her 4-3 of the game, I believe. Unofficially, I got her at 4 threes. 3-second violation call, so we got ourselves a tie game. Ella Rice. Do you have her for 4 threes, Dick Rice?
Yes, yep.
Dick doing our stats here, and hardest working man in America tonight is Dick Layton, keeping the stats here for us. The old pencil paper way. Rice throws one over. Good ball movement here by the Ramblers. She thought about it. Now takes it in and draws the iron, draws the foul. We thought this game would be competitive. Looked like it was getting away from Winthrop for a little while. See the Rice three here, long range, dialed up. I was listening to Casey Kasem, American Top 40. He had the top songs this week in 1978. Of course, there were no three-point baskets in high school basketball in 1978. No. But that was a long-distance dedication, as Casey Kasem used to call them. I love listening to that show on Sirius XM. Brings me back to the years of my youth.
Yeah.
That travel. Winthrop with the lead in the basketball as we tick down in here in the final quarter of play. Mansa's hit a couple from outside as well. Ella's feeling it.
Yeah, she's...
Rice is nice. 5 threes now. She's high scorer. 42-38. Some work to do here for Halldale. That's knocked away, but a foul called. Rice has 21 points, according to Dick. 4 or 5 threes, Dick. How many threes?
5 now.
5 threes, yeah.
And they've come at important times, too.
Yes, they have. Inside, you're seeing the 5th three that she had. And what'd you say, 21 points? Thank Dick for giving us in-game stats. underneath. Won't go, and now a foul in the rebounding action is going to go against Corgan, I believe. Yeah, Corgan, her third foul. Team second. Winthrop's done a good job of. We got a whistle, so I'm going to wait and see what's going on here. I'm not sure what that was.
Well, there was
somebody's been removed from the
they was
scorer's table.
They didn't belong there to begin with. I'm familiar with who that was.
I don't know what the deal was, but somebody was asked to leave the scorer's table.
It was a parent of the Halldale player.
Oh, okay. Popped outside Gibbons. She's been a little quiet here in the second half, but she popped one home there. She's got 4 points now in the second half. Ball right over her head. Popped outside, no roll, and 2-point game. Halldale can tie it on this possession. Very dry here in the Civic Center. And Gibbons back to back. Well, Sierra says, hey, you know what? I'm taking the team on my shoulders right here offensively, and good for her. You know, and that's the thing that the team's got to realize. Not everybody's a scorer. You know, it's not a democracy out there for basketball for scoring. You know, some people are scorers, some are rebounders.
Some are playmakers. You know?
I coach very little basketball. I coached Johnny Bear when he was in middle school. We had some great players and all that, but some of them weren't scorers, and they didn't need to be. They needed to do other things. And every job on the basketball floor, as it is in any sport, is valuable. Of course, the scoring, you know, gets a lot of the accolades, but there's so many other things that go into being a basketball player. It's okay if you're not the leading scorer, but so anyway, that's my editorial comment. We welcome yours. Who used to say that? Guy on Channel 6. Remember they used to do those things. Dick probably remembers who that is. I don't.
I don't.
Tibbetts.
Nice pass in.
And foul called, and I think it's going to be on Graham in the rebounding action. And what's that on her? We'll have to see. She may have fouled out. She did.
She did.
So 5 minutes left. And
oh, that's not good for the Bulldogs.
And of course, we said the bench somewhat depleted with Marie Benoit not available for action here today. Back outside. 2-point lead here for the Ramblers. They've got the lead in the ball. Downtown, no. And that was a quick whistle.
We'll go to the
Bulldogs. I think the possession now is going to favor, yes, the Bulldogs. And it comes Sierra Gibbons. She wants to go all the way.
She does.
Looked like she was out in the playground. No help defense on that one. Beat the defender off the dribble drive, put it up and in. Gibbons has scored the last 6 points here. That's a nice take inside.
Nice
Mortimer,
job.
the freshman.
Boy,
playing like an upperclassman, Gary.
Coach Bear's got some good potential coming up through here with this freshman class, sophomore class.
What'd you say on Gibbons, Dick?
23.
Thank you, Dick. Comes inside. Kick back. Gibbons, tricky dribbles, launches it up. And nice hustle there, and out of bounds.
I see Tori's got her knee bandaged up there. I wondered in the game began, she had a black kind of a brace thing on there. I don't know if she's got a knee problem or not. She may have got hurt field hockey.
Yeah, this is our first game doing so, we're not sure. And we're not really in a position like we are when we go to Hall there. We're right there with the team and the coaches, and, you know, we can chat them up. Lucy Gray pops. Kept alive by Gibbons, but it came right to Rice. Rice with 21, Gibbons with 23 for Halldale. There your game high scorers, 46-44. We still got game to decide. Rice stops, puts it up, puts it home. Four-point lead. Gibbons behind her back. Off to Gray. Lucy trying to make some space for herself. They want to give her any because she's a threat. They foul inside. Wagner got called.
Is that going to be her
and
fifth?
I think that's her fifth as well. So we'll get 2 foul outs. Wagner has fouled out for the Winthrop Ramblers. You saw preceding that. Jade Graham go to the bench for the Bulldogs. 48-44. Gray to inbound. Looking for somebody. Gets it inside to Tori Tibbetts. Tori makes room for herself. Goes up and made room by traveling. See it right in here as it comes in. Tibbetts trying to spin. There. Called on the travel. Foul situation. Both teams at 3. That will become crucial here in the final 2.5 minutes. Tibbetts almost with the steal. Ball's loose. Comes back over to Rice.
Got somebody hurt on the floor there.
So we get a injury timeout.
Number 20, I don't know.
Grace Strown. So they get the trainer come out and see. In our policy here at Muncie, we don't zoom in on kids that are injured or anything else like that. We'll monitor the situation. And the reason that we found that is because a lot of times, and we're doing a lot of college games, and kids are, you know, we've got kids from teams and that are playing that parents are watching in Australia, and there's nothing they can do, and they're powerless to be able to do anything about it. So the thing that we do is we get off the injury, because sometimes you take a look from you know, the stream, and it can be a lot worse than
so what you're saying,
think it's a lot worse than it is.
It's a lot better to get a phone call from Australia that
well, no,
your daughter's in the hospital.
Well, that's what they'll do. You know, it's not up. You know, we don't try to be medical people. We don't zoom in. You know, if there's blood, you know, we're not zooming in. We're not into the gory stuff or anything else like that. So we stay off injuries. That's just, I think it's the old kind of coach in me. And
it's a good policy.
Yeah, and you know, if a call has to come from, you know, everybody's got everybody's phone number. They can call Australia. You know, the trainers, and it's better for the trainers to handle that than have us up here saying, well, she's down, she's getting up, oh, I think she's going to be okay. We don't know.
There's
so we
a bone coming up through her leg.
Yeah, we don't know. So this looks good. So it's Grace Strown.
Well, she's going to go into the locker room.
Yeah, she might have a cut or something like that they have to treat. You can't stay in the game if there's blood or anything. So, as I said, we won't speculate. So what we got here, let's reset the game. 2:24 left, 48-44. Winthrop with the lead and the ball. It's been Ella Rice. She's been lighting it up, got 5 threes in the game. Sarah Gibbons on the other end of the ledger has just picked up a foul, but she's leading the Halldale Bulldogs. She had 23 points unofficially.
So the Bulldogs, that's 4 team fouls on them with 2 minutes left. They really don't want to get that 5th foul on them.
Jade Graham out of the game with 5 fouls. So they don't have her to go into. Tibbetts puts it up, can't get a rebound. Reverse. Can't get it, 3 for quarter. Can't get that. Halldale's missed a lot underneath put-ups today, not able to get it in. And I think Tori's, you're right, she's little favoring that right knee there a little bit, so not to make excuses. She's a battler.
She is. I've seen her for 3 years.
Stolen away. Tibbetts here. Goes in hard. Can't get it. That wasn't Tibbetts. I'm sorry.
That
Tibbetts
was,
followed up.
Maya Hammond's.
Maya Hammond.
Number 11.
Maya getting some action. She got the start today with Marie Benoit. Unavailable. And again, we don't know, so we don't want to say that she's ended or anything else like that. We don't know. We didn't get to talk to the coaching staff before the game. Back outside. Gray's going to pop it. Can't get it. Tibbetts rebound. Gibbons trying to go. Puts up a right-handed runner. Can't get it to fall. Rice has got the rebound. 1:19 left. Precarious now. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, Tori's got a problem with that right leg. You can see her limping out there right now.
Well, Halldale has to foul. They have to get the ball. And I think Coach Johnny Bear called timeout across the way, so. So he'll talk strategy with his kids, probably telling them, okay, listen, they're going to foul you, so let's make sure we get the ball to a free throw shooter on the inbound.
You want your 5 good ball handlers out there also.
So Halldale led this early. They led by 4 at the half. It was 28-24 at the half. Winthrop came out in the second half, turned the defense on, turned over the Bulldogs on 4 or 5 consecutive tries, and in the third quarter, very low scoring third quarter, the Bulldogs didn't score until there was about 3 minutes left in the quarter, I believe, something like that. Is that correct, Dick? Do I have my?
Yeah, it was 38-35 third quarter.
38-35 at the end of the quarter. So Dick will be along with the stats for the postgame. We'll have our Caps of Pizza player of the game as well. Free medium pizza. Went in, saw Mitch, the manager, down there at Caps's. He says people come in and mention, hey, thank you for sponsoring on Muncie Media. That's why we came in. And we encourage you to go to Caps's and any of our fine sponsors. Well, Winthrop in no hurry. Coach Beer took the time out to spread the floor and say, okay, we want to kill time. And Halldale, they got a foul, Gary.
Yeah, they've got to.
I mean, they needed the foul within the first second of the inbound. I mean, you don't have time. You've got a 5-point deficit. You've got to. As soon as this ball comes in, you got to foul. I don't get it. Winthrop doing a good job. They're doing what they need to do.
Yeah,
because you want to get it to Rice if you can. And now they'll go foul.
Yeah, and that's the wrong person to foul.
Well, and then what happens? Not only
it's 2 shots.
Well, it's an intentional foul. Yeah. I mean, you have to practice fouling without fouling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta. I'm sure they do. I'm not saying that they don't practice.
I went to acting school for
situations. You know, you got to practice end of the game situations, offensively and defensively, and you know you got to practice that. Well, Winthrop with a real gutty performance is going to have a good second half, and this young lady right here has been fantastic. Misses that free throw right there. They'll get the ball back as well with a 6-point lead and 36 seconds left. So, you know, you got a two possession game. So as soon as the ball comes in, you got to go for the ball and commit a foul. Perfect. Oh, they called timeout. Oh, okay. I thought it was a foul. Okay.
Is that a Halldale timeout?
I think Halldale took the timeout.
Yeah.
So let's go into Dick. Dick's got some information on some stats here. Game stats, Dick?
Well, I just know Gibbons has 4 fouls. She had the foul. They've all got the foul sometimes. So, and she's the leading scorer, 24 points. So, but it's got to be done. Rice is the other one with 23. So, those 2 girls have led their team
And Dick will have the complete tally here where we join you for the Kennebec Savings postgame show. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you Monday at Gardner as well. We'll be here for the postgame. And so if Winthrop pulls on, they're going to pick up some big points here against the number 2 Halldale Bulldogs. Comes the inbound, Mansett inbound. They get it into Rice, tipped out, and it'll be Halldale ball. Good job by Lucy Gray. So if you're looking for three-point shooters, you've got Lucy Gray out there. She's probably...
She's a good three-point shooter.
She's hit a three-point shot today. As
CC.
Wait a minute. They turned over the ruling, and they're going to give the ball back to Winthrop. Okay. Sometimes one of the other officials will have better angle. Comes in. You can't wait. Particularly when it came into somebody that wasn't named Ella Rice. That would have been the person to foul. Yeah. As Dick just told you, Ella, the leading scorer. Brings that home. And that'll, she hits this one, that'll just about make it impossible for Halldale to come back. She doesn't, but they get the rebound. And lost out of bounds. So 51-44, you got to get down, launch a three. And Gray Will brings it up and in. But I think they're going to run out of time. That was the offensive strategy there, but they let too many ticks go off the clock, I think, Gary, previous to that, and didn't give themselves time and enough possessions, and Winthrop was able to close it out. A big win for the Ramblers as they ramble into the Augusta Civic Center, and they go off with a 51-47 victory. Gary?
Well, Rob, it was a heck of a game, and I think, as we talked a little bit earlier, the Bulldogs missing Marie Benoit here tonight. I think that was a small factor in the outcome of this game, but I also give a lot of credit to the group that Johnny Bear has brought up through. They're going to win some ball games. If you notice, they do everything right. They've been taught right, and they play good defense. He's got some people there that can score some points. So I thought it was a real strong win for the Winthrop Ramblers, and I don't know when the last time the girls have beaten Halldale in basketball. I'd have to look it up. But for the Halldale Bulldogs, it was a rough night. I'm a little surprised at the way it went, but I got to give Coach Bear and his girls a lot of credit. They look really good, and they're going to win a lot of ball games this year, I think.
Okay, so we're going to give Dick a chance to tally up for the final stats, and he'll do that, and then we'll be back with the Kennebec Savings post-game show after this.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learn so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are, Remember, no one fights alone.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality. We rejoin you here for the Kennebec Savings post-game show. I want to thank Kennebec Savings, one of our fine sponsors, for Bulldog basketball this winter and all seasons. We'll be picking them up in the spring as well, do some softball and baseball and such. And Kennebec Savings will be our sponsor for that as well. Well, Richard, tell us how it happened.
Okay, Rob, it was a game of two great teams that were featuring two good shooters. And we'll go to Halldale first. They were led by Sierra Gibbons, ended up with 25 points. Unofficially, that is. Lucy Gray was 6. Jade Graham fouled out with 8, and 7 for Tori Tibbetts, who looked hurt out there, 1 for Russell. They had about 18 turnovers, 15 boards. And as I mentioned, the 2 girls fouled out. Tori Tibbetts had 3 fouls also, as Lucy Gray had 4. And Sierra Gibbons had 4. And as I mentioned, Jane Graham fouled out. On the other side of the ledger, they had a foul out too, one of their key players. Madeline Wagner fouled out. And the star of the game, I think, has got to be Ella Rice with 28 points unofficially, but had a great game, great second half. 3 for Kylie Manser, 5 for Marilyn Pizza, 6 for Harriman, 6 for Grace Drown, 4 for Mortimer, and 4 for Gordon for the 57 points. They had 16 turnovers, 18 boards, and as I mentioned, Madeline Wagner fouled out. Ella Rice, her 28 points, but she did have 4 fouls. So. Kylie Manser had 3, and Gorgon had 3. So 57-47, sort of an upset. Number 4 beating number 2, so that'll come up in, as you mentioned, in the ratings for Winthrop. So they go to 5-2, and they're both 5-2. I'm sorry, both Winthrop and Halldale were 5-2. So.
Okay, Dick, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for this. I want to thank the tournament committee here running another great classic here. They do a tremendous job. The 29th year that they have had this. We'll be back next year for it, because usually Gardner comes up to play and Halldale comes up to play, and those are the teams we cover. I want to thank everybody that's made a donation to us. This is over the course of this streaming season starting in September, so some of the contributions came in from the fall as well. So we want to thank everybody for doing that. And certainly if you would like to help us out with a donation, you can do that on the Facebook page, MunsonMediaSports.com. I'm not sure if we got Medore Construction on there as well. They made a nice contribution to us as well. So that's going to wrap it up. We will see you Monday. That's our next game on Munson Media. Next game for Halldale will be back here with the ladies. It'll be over at the Penny Gymnasium. They'll play Shakopee Valley at a 2:30 tip-off on Saturday. So until Monday, we see you from Gardner, or next Saturday at Halldale. Want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Be safe, be sound, be smart. We'll see you then.